Hey Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. This is your September 2020 horoscope prediction videos. In this video, I'm going to cover your month's theme, messages from divine, hidden little strengths that you can use to your advantage this month, actions to take, lessons you're learning, love and romance, and career and finance. For those of you who are watching for someone that you love, I'm going to go ahead and put a timestamp in the description box that takes you straight to the love and romance section, so you can watch exactly what you need to watch right away. Please be sure you're watching your sun, moon, and rising video, because the combination of these three videos is going to give you the most personalized reading you can get in this generalized reading setting. If you'd like a very personalized reading, I do offer them on my website at www.minanixtarot.com. If you don't know what your sun, moon, or rising sign is, that's okay. I will also put in the description box a link to a natal chart creator so that you can check out what those signs are and continue to watch your videos. If you do not enjoy watching the long shuffling process that I do here at the beginning, I'm also going to put a timestamp directly to the reading so that you can skip over the whole shuffling process. But for the rest of us, let's begin. Okay, Cancer, the theme of your month is the Seven of Cups reversed and the Four of Swords reversed. The theme of this month is gaining back your mental clarity and coming to a spiritual awakening. I'm really excited for you, Cancer. Both of these cards reversed mean really great things for your intuition and finding the correct path that you should be on. If you've been feeling indecisive or a bit lost lately, it's talking about getting back to reality, getting it back to the place of realizing kind of what the correct options are. Also, it could mean that you're just at the point of a burnout. You may be experiencing a kind of a bit of a breakdown at the beginning of the month, but I guarantee you this is just a way of your emotions to really express themselves, get them out so that you can really start looking at them and healing them. Make sure you take care of yourself during this time. Do not bottle it up, Cancer. Do not stop it from coming out. Let it outpour, let it flow, really deeply feel it, and then you can start moving and working towards healing it. Don't try to heal it before feeling it. I want to really caution you against that. Messages from the divine, the Two of Cups, and the Lovers. Both of these cards deal with finding balance. The Lovers card is all about finding unity and harmony within some sort of process, but I think because it's paired with this Two of Cups reversed, it is specifically talking about your relationship. There's some kind of a disparity in your relationship that is not balanced right now. You are figuring out what that imbalance is and how to turn this situation right again. This is a month for you, Cancer, where you're really getting your ducks in a row, it seems. And if you've been bullied or abused by someone recently in your life, then this is your way of figuring out how to stop letting that relationship be so one-sided and how to start living harmoniously again. And or it's also a sign that you are really coming to a head with the person so that you can really work out not only your problems together when you work together, but it's something that you need to discover about yourself. Again, it's dealing with this theme of the month. Something you're supposed to be discovering about yourself that you didn't realize was bringing you so much pain, that was causing so many blockages in your intuition. And so you're really coming to terms with that this month. A little secret helpful thing that you're going to be able to use to your advantage is go with the flow. This deals with the sacral chakra. Be focusing on that sacral chakra. It's really strong within you. Feeling all of these emotions, you're going to want to pair that with some type of creation. Writing, drawing, some sort of hobby, some sort of creative outlet needs to happen. Singing, dancing, whatever you need to do. Allow your emotions to flow through you and to create this beautiful thing that expresses this moment in your life. This is a big turning point in your life. This is a big turning month where you're really getting things together. And so you're going to want something to remember that time with, to allow you to come back to that time and remember, oh, this is how I get connected back to my intuition again. So do something that allows that to exist. Have it be something in your home specifically for you, Cancer Suns. Make sure that this is something that is in your home that you will be seeing that reminds you to connect back to that intuition and to trust yourself. Because Cancer, you are represented by the moon, and the moon is all about that beautiful intuition, that connection to the universe and to our higher selves. So definitely use that to your advantage this month. What action should you take? The stingray. This is developing a spine. This is standing up for yourself. This is self-confidence. This is telling whoever this person is that you are in an argument with that you're not going to accept things the way that they currently are. And you do expect better from them, and you do expect more from the relationship. If you choose not to, if you choose to kind of stand and allow yourself to get put in these kind of uncomfortable, inappropriate ways that, I mean, it's really just not serving you, and you really just don't deserve the way that this person is behaving towards you, then it's going to keep happening again and again and again until you do stand up for yourself and make a difference. Gather all your strengths, feel all of your feelings, really embrace them, and then use your intuition on how to proceed next. For a lot of my Cancers, I know they're also empaths, so use your intuitive empath guidance to know exactly how this person needs to receive this information from you, so that way it can be a discussion of solutions instead of bringing up more problems whenever you come together. But don't allow them to do that thing where they start crying or getting upset and saying, oh, well, and turning it back on them. You need to make sure that it's an equal conversation and they're not taking advantage of your more emotional, nurturing behavior by acting out. And I mean, they might really be hurt, but don't allow them to manipulate you in that way. Definitely move through this time of discomfort and allow yourself to be in discomfort for a little while, because I'm telling you that spiritual awakening and growth is happening like crazy for you in September, Cancer. What lessons are you learning? Sophia, divine wisdom. Oh my goodness, all of these cards go so beautifully together this month for you. You need to be asking Source for help. You need to be reaching out to God or your goddesses or whatever spiritual divinity that you connect with. You need to be reaching out to them this month. And they may say something to you that at the time you have no clue what they're talking about. Just write it down, keep it in your mind. It's going to all be revealed to you. Some sort of opportunity or person's going to kind of spring up and make it so that you are able to help. And they're going to be helping, almost like the voice of your spirit guides right now, really helping you work through this situation to help with your spiritual growth. So spirit guides are going to be working and speaking through people around you this month. Listen to what others are saying, as well as making sure that you're expressing your feelings with others so that they can kind of be this voice that you really truly need right now. Trust that you are going to be protected through this process. It doesn't mean it's going to be comfortable. It doesn't mean that things are going to go beautifully and swimmingly and exactly how you have them in your head, but you are definitely protected, and this is a process that you need to be going through at this time. For love and romance, we've got the Death card. The Death card, if you are in a relationship, Cancer, can be signaling that you are holding on to something in the past with your partner, and you're not willing to embrace the fact that things have changed. You're really holding on to either how they used to behave or how they used to act, and you're not looking at the reality of the situation that's currently going on with them. If your relationship hasn't been going well lately, it may indicate that you need to take some time away to separate or potentially divorce. If this is just old issues that keep cropping up that are causing you pain, then it might be time for you guys to consider doing some couples counseling. Might be time for you both to look at and really be able to work through these old problems that just keep cropping up again and again. Why are they coming up again and again? Because you really haven't stood up to them and told them what's really going on with you. And again, like the Stingray card says here, until you do that, it's just going to keep happening again and again. Lots of relationship stuff going on for you. Not just romantically, Cancer, but I feel like in a lot of different relationships, you're really going through it this month. But it's good. It's creating, and you're figuring out exactly who your tribe is, and you're figuring out exactly what you want in relationships and how you want that to move forward. For my single Cancers here, this just means that you're kind of casting off your old beliefs on what a relationship would look like or what you need or what's healthy for you, and you're really embracing the transformation of new love, of new exciting things coming into your love life. You are looking at romance and relationships in completely different ways and realizing that some of your old beliefs were maybe limiting you and limiting the partners that could come into your life, and you're sort of seeing relationships in a whole new way. It's really exciting. It's going to bring some really cool people to you, my single Cancers. For our career and finance, we've got the Five of Wands. You could be dealing with some personality clashes in your workplace. A little bit of chaos, unfortunately. You could find someone who's being just like a little bit too competitive or controlling for some reason, and they're not really willing to work as a team player at this time. In the financial sense of the word, you could be experiencing some short-term financial troubles, so this is definitely not the month that you want to spend a lot of money or going to want to save up. There might be some kind of an unexpected expenditure that you want to be sure you have a little bit built up in your safety fund to be able to deal with those things. Could potentially be some arguing over money this month for you in your relationship as well, is what I'm hearing. So definitely take that into advisement. You're just not seeing eye to eye either with someone at work or in your household about money for some reason. Okay, let's roll the Astro Dice to see if we can get any additional information into the reading. We've got the 10th house, which is represented by Capricorn, Jupiter, which is represented by Sagittarius, and then Scorpio. So this could be saying that you have Scorpio, Capricorn, or Sagittarius in your sun, moon, or rising sign, and this is confirmation that the reading is for you. When I see Capricorn and Scorpio together with that Jupiter placement, to me it means expanding and creating more abundance in the world of intimacy and in your relationships, in your partnerships, and working with people one-on-one. You're really going to be very lucky, although it's not going to feel very lucky, because the thing about Saturn, which is what rules Capricorn, is it creates this conflict that allows us to grow. If you've ever heard of your Saturn return, it happens when you're 30, when you're 60, and if you're fortunate enough to make it to 90, it'll happen then again. And it topsy-turvies our world. It really makes us look at what we find a priority and what we really want to pursue, and it makes us look at our life path and figure out if we're actually on it. And so you're kind of having this Saturn moment, this Capricorn, disciplined, rigid, what are my priorities here, but within your personal relationships. So this is one-on-one relationships with siblings, parents, lovers, people you're dating, friends. All of these things are kind of coming out, and you're trying to figure out which relationships are a priority, which relationships you're keeping in your life, and which ones are just continuing to keep you in a place where you're still telling yourself, where you're holding yourself back and keeping yourself in the place where you were before you did all of this transformation. You've gone through a transformation, Cancer. You're trying to find your intuition again after being knocked kind of unstable. And now it's time to look at your relationships and see, which relationships are helping me grow and are going to be a part of my life, and can I actually help these people, and which relationships is it time for me to release and not spend so much energy on. These are all the messages I'm getting for you, Cancer. If this video resonates with you, comment down below or give this video a like. Subscribe to my channel for pick a card videos as well as more monthly horoscope readings, and I will see you next time. Bye!